that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
The Bulls leading by 16. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
Dunleavy kicks to Pressey. Fades away. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here's Dunleavy, guarded by Jordan. Plenty of space. Bill Cartwright grabs the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Armstrong with it. Cartwright with a screen on Moncrief. Armstrong passes to Cartwright. Now Dunleavy feeds it to Moncrief. Here's Dunleavy. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for the Bulls, Paul Pressey.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
You know, it hasn't always been the case in the NBA, but parity is at a great spot right now. Every team can compete for a title or end up last in their conference, it seems. It's something the NBA wanted and ultimately now has achieved.
Right wing. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Jordan gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Pressey against Pippen. Can't get it to go. And speaking of NBA parity, it's impossible to go from last to first in a single year, but it can happen in a 3-year span.
And that's all you really want from a fan's perspective. To illustrate the parity, all 4 teams in the conference finals from last year were different from the year before.
Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan.
Well, we all know how loud NBA arenas can get. I mean, last season there were some accusations thrown around that it wasn't all organic. I mean, some players felt as if some of the NBA crowd noise was artificial.
Grant, he's checked in for Livingston. Some heavy accusations about artificial noise being pumped in last year. We've seen the issue in the NFL, talked about now in the NBA. Seeing it in other sports, there's a case that maybe the NBA's got to deal with this.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I know some stadiums, it might feel like there is extra noise being pumped in. And listen, there are a lot of fan bases that we have are just flat out loud. I mean, it can be electric. But having said that, I don't think we want to have the artificial noise being pumped in. I think it does the game a disservice.
Bucks on defense, trailing by 19. The drive by Jordan. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Jordan's got 36. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Dunleavy kicks to Moncrief. From the line, another miss by Moncrief.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Bucks trail by 21. Dishes it to Dunleavy.
It's still pretty early to judge, but so far the 2014 draft class has lived up to the hype. The top guys were as good as promised, and a lot of talent down later in the draft as well.
That's his first personal foul.
With the 2014 draft class, Clark, it was so hyped up, a lot of teams probably didn't care that they were losing some games at the end of the year as they themselves were testing some younger players on their roster.
Yeah, agree with you wholeheartedly there. And you look at the guys from that class, many of them have star potential.
Corsi, he's checked in for Lister. Pippen kicks to Grant. He dishes it to Jordan. Back to Grant. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just a strong finish. The D just one step behind on that play.
And, Greg, that's all he needed. That's a dunk this crowd will remember for a while.
And I know I will. I mean, that's the kind of play he's capable of when he gets that good, aggressive, take no prisoners mindset.
Unloads from 13. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Chicago calls timeout.
Okay, fans, now coming onto the court are your Level Bulls. Make some noise and cheer them on.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Purdue, he's checked in for Cartwright. Bonner comes in for Scottie Pippen. Hodges checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Paxson in for Armstrong. Hodges the pass to Grant. Here is Hodges, covered by Brewer. 6 to shoot. Bonner. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Bonner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Paxson kicks to Grant. Hodges the pass to Purdue.
Well, we all know that #1 overall picks are incredibly valuable. I mean, they can change the course and face of an entire franchise. Last season, the playoffs were full of teams that featured #1 overall picks.
Here's Pressey. They set the pick. There's the feed to Moncrief. That misses off the backboard.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Hodges. Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Dunleavy, guarded by Paxson. Count that one.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Hodges the pass to Purdue. He kicks it to Grant. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Pass to Brewer. Moving it up. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Hodges. And the Bulls, another three.